Hey, blessing in my friends. This is your truly lovely Mamdi. This is your program, my friend, Colleagues of the Heart, on Wednesday, the 7th of October 2015. It's a pleasure being back with you, my friends. I not too long came back from Tuesday morning, and I would like to take this time to thank B Mobile, the head office in B Mobile, and the tour for their professionalism always. They treat me with such courtesy and all to talk to people, and of course, you're truly lovely, mom. They made a beautiful lady smile, and I mean, I always tell people, life is not only how you live, my friends, but it's how you treat people. It will carry you a long way, my friends. So treat people good if you really wanna survive in this crazy world we live in. And that's what we need to do, bring more peace, love, and unity, my friends. So I urge you all. So, my friends, let me get to the issues of the day. First, let me congratulate Mr. Colin Mudd, Minister of Finance, on his budget presentation. Um, my intake is that how to me the wait and see approach, because to me government after government always um you know bring these physical package, last spending, and we never see a breakdown, we never really see results. So I wait to see the results within 6 months. So to me this is a wait and see approach. I would like to give them the benefit of the being a new government, and a new slate and a new leadership. But Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, they will have the interest, nature and interest best at heart, and really deal with the issues of the day, my friends. Um, I'm seeing a big uproar over property tax, and I don't understand why it's a big uproar. I mean, we could go on FET, right? Spend most of the money on FET, alcohol, you know, carnival costume. Some people even borrow loans just to go and play mass. But to give back, especially with our hard-earned tax dollars, so that we can get the hospital beds that we want, better treatment in terms of equipment in hospitals, and you know you name it. You telling me we can make a sacrifice for the good of our nation, my friends? And not only that, how would you feel as a foreigner, as an investor coming into this country, and you hear that how we don't pay property tax? Would you not come to the conclusion that we are a lawless society? What example are we setting? That is why I urge you all to be a part. Make yourself feel included in this government. Don't complain. Don't depend on handouts. Give back to your community and make a difference. Have your voice be heard. Go and meet your MP. Give proposals. Be a part of the solution, my friends. Don't complain, or else we will not get anywhere. Especially, we need to be example to the youth of our nation, my friends. So that issue, I don't see that as an issue, my friends. I have no problem with property tax. Also, you know, I heard that Dr. Tim Gopi Singh is talking about he's concerned about laptops. And let me state this. Last week, someone made an obscenity on my YouTube channel. Apparently, this person, and the person goes by the name of Shooter. So that goes through his thinking, and you know, and I'm like in my mind, don't these don't people care about how young children could be looking on? I mean, my old 3-year-old cousin could use an iPad, knows how to go on YouTube. Suppose he goes on YouTube and see that word, and he picks up that word. So we need to be more responsible on social media. So when we want to boast about giving laptops to Form 1, to me, in a sense, it's really irresponsible. I support the laptops in schools and the free broadband. I support that. And we need to give them proper training. But you see this thing about giving laptops and letting children carry it into their homes. Mm, I do not support that, my friend. That is wrong. You know, Especially we are teaching the children easy way out of life. We need to teach them the hard way, that they need to make sacrifices. So when they get older, right, they can buy a laptop when they reach, the age, they can buy a laptop. So what example are we setting for our kids? We need to teach them the value of money. So, and this government have a really hard task ahead of them. When you look at all these spending from the last government, right? 90 million for state media. I would like to know the breakdown of that, right? Also, I would like this government. I don't say the last government, but I'm sure this government. Hopefully, they'll get that rectified. Why? Because from the last government, I only hear millions and billions. I don't hear thousands. So I would like to know why over $1 million cost for a bridge. What is the breakdown in terms of feasible study, um, engineer, paying these engineer and stuff. I would like to know because I could build a bit for what 200,000. So I don't understand how something that adding up there. I mean a millions for bridge. I mean something that adding up there, and there needs to be a serious investigation, especially with contractual agreement and checks and balances. So that's what I like this government to deal with. Especially when they want to deal with corruption, and it needs to be accountability and transparency. So that's my concern for the budget in terms of grants and stuff. Like I say, be very hard for this government to bring goodies, especially with the last Quantumania. You know, I am happy for the stipend for increase for the OJTs. Education is our number one priority. And maybe we can spend money on stuff like, single mothers and sewing and stuff, so we can, you know, increase in tourism, you know. So maybe you could work on these things. So my friends, I don't want to take up too much time because a lot of people may give me feedback that my program is good but it's too long, and normally people don't have the time to look. So I like to thank you all my friends. Take care and God bless, and look out for Friday or Saturday. I'll do a response to the opposition leader, Ms. Kamala Prasad Bisasa. And that one will be a sweet one, my friends. Trust me. Right? Respectfully, of course. So I thank you all and may God bless you. Good day.